You know, one thing you just said about next week, January 29th, you said you don't necessarily now have to play your top team because you already know that you're through. Is top 8 enough for Liverpool, or do you go into next weekend thinking we want to finish? Because you're not guaranteed.
Top 2, Kate. No.
Are they guaranteed top 2?
Yeah, just keep up to.
Jamie, come on.
Why did nobody tell me that?
Honestly.
I know. I mean,
anyway, let's change the subject.
Salah. Do you have to be continually spoon-fed by the producer about what is going on this show? Honestly.
Salah. You've not talked about Salah. Do you give him what he wants now, or what?
You know what? If I knew what he wanted, I could then say.
Okay.
He can have what he wants.
Well, let's not get into that. Let's move on.
Well, you know him. You played with him, didn't you?
Yeah, we're mates.
DM him.
I will do.
Were you his driver in Fiorentina?
Oh, my God.
No, I heard that.
Yes, I was his driver.
Driver?
He didn't drive in Florence, and I did take him, yeah.
Where would you go?
To training.
Wow.
What do we do? Of course I know him.
Oh. So what I'm saying is if you saw him in a game, you'd have a chat on that?
He messaged me the other day.
Oh, nice.
Look how gutted he is.
Gutted? Salah messaged you?
Yes.
What did he say?
I'm not telling you. No, not sure. I'll show you after. He wasn't talking about you.
Arne, you conceded a goal tonight, but before then you set a record for the longest Liverpool have gone in Europe without conceding. How pleased are you, and what do you put that down to?
Very pleased. Where I put everything down to, first of all, quality of the players. Second of all, these quality players have an incredible work rate. And if you combine those two things, it's very difficult to score against the team. And apart from that, there were also games. I think when I look back at Girona, for example, they created quite a bit of chances. Alisson was fantastic back then. The nice thing for me is that we keep clean sheets not by defending a lot. We keep clean sheets by attacking a lot. And that makes it even more nice than if we are all the time in a low block, kicking every ball away, don't take any risk in build-up, and then keep a clean sheet. Still nice, but I prefer it like this, and I think the fans prefer it like this as well.
And what more can you say about Mo Salah, the first Liverpool player to get to 50 goals in Europe?
Special is, I think, the word that describes Mo's performance at this club. The best, or maybe there are even better words to use, but he's been outstanding for this club for so many years, and still he does. Today, great goal. If Mo goes on a 1v1, there's a serious chance that he's going to score. But this goal we scored probably tells you a lot about why we are top of the league and why we're doing so well, because the work rate from the players that won the ball back before Curtis gave the great pass towards Mo tells you also why we are doing really well.
The performance and the work rate that you saw tonight?
Yeah, like I would say, like I'm used to from these players. What maybe today was asked a bit more from them, that they had to be patient, because the reason why Lille has done so well, 21 games unbeaten, and the teams they've beaten in the Champions League, is, without any disrespect at all, but they don't have the best players in the world. They have very good players, but they don't have the best players in the world. And then to be able to do so well tells you how disciplined they are, how hard they want to work, how well the manager does there over there. So and we were not starting to force, because they are really compact and defended really well, and we didn't force a pass. We just kept the ball for as long as we could. The only thing I wasn't happy about is that, no, not for the first time in recent weeks, it was one chance for the other team and a goal. And yeah, but that's maybe the phase in the season we are in at the moment.
Can I just check? Curtis, I take it, was an injury, and all the other substitutions, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Diaz, and Connor, was more about managing workloads, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, the idea was to take Dome off and Ryan off at half-time. But Curtis unfortunately couldn't continue, so that's why Dome stayed a bit longer. And Connor, the idea was to play him 90, but in the end you could see that it got more tough and tough for him in terms of load. So you don't want to take the risk of him getting injured in the last few minutes like it happened against Madrid. So we wanted to win this game, but we were also aware of the fact that we had to manage the load, because we would have been really unlucky if we would have lost twice and still not be in the top 8. And as we know now, I think if we I think 18 points would have been enough to play top 8, but now with 21, there's no discussion.
Any more? Hold on. Hold on. Thank you.
Easy.
Contract question at the end there, couch in kind terms. You like the second last question there? What was that about? Comparing the great Liverpool teams.
Yeah. Sure, I think it's what have we won? 7 out of 7 now. Yeah. Mo Salah with the first goal. These were complaining a little bit about a free kick, but Tsimikas has come in for the last couple of games. There's a debate about him playing ahead of Andy Robertson at the moment, but it's a fantastic finish from Mo Salah. He's gone sort of 2 or 3 games without a goal, so you know there's a goal coming. And what was really important here for Liverpool wasn't just about qualifying. It was about making sure the fact that they have quality. It means like the next game they don't really have to play anybody. They can really rest a lot of the team, because obviously we know that in the race for the league title, they've got a really important game away at Bournemouth next weekend. But this made it a little bit nervous. Jonathan David got a really good reputation, couldn't really miss in that situation. And then what was really important as well at the weekend was Liverpool won the game from the substitutes bench, and they've done it again. And I just think Arne Slot's starting to trust his squad a little bit more. We're seeing Harvey Elliott at the weekend coming on here. He gets the goal, so maybe he's starting to trust his squad a little bit more than he did in the first half of the season. I think that's going to be really important in the second half of the season.
Gonna win it?
You know what?
I just think, you know, that one of the things that, if obviously you're a Liverpool fan, if you're not, one of the things that can be worrying for anyone that will not be a Liverpool fan is the intensity that they have. So even when they go about winning games or not, it's very difficult to score against them. They have a control about it. And I will go back to what Slot said to make another point about what I said. When they won in Girona, what did he say at the end of the game? He wasn't happy. Wasn't happy about the intensity. He let the other team have too many chances. Yeah, that's what our coach will think. And this is why Liverpool are at the top right now, and also in the Premier League, because they're relentless about what they do.
History for you. First Liverpool player to 50 goals in Europe.
Hopefully not the last one, but something I'm very happy and proud about it, and also especially because we won the game, so that's the most important thing.
Were you aware of that particular record, the 50?
I'm not sure.
You've broken so many.
No, I wasn't focused about it before the game, to be fair.
What were you needed? What did you need to do in that first half in particular? Because Lille made it difficult, didn't they, with their defensive press for the first sort of half an hour or so?
It's also attacking, to be fair. They have a really good game plan. I think they were unbeaten for 21 games, so it's a quite tough team. And they showed that also for first half and second half. So I will give them credit, but I'm glad that we managed to win the game.
For your goal, you went direct, didn't you? It seemed as though that was the best way to beat that press.
Yeah. We get the ball. I think we recovered the ball from them, and Curtis have buzzed the ball very well finally. And yeah, I managed to score.
Did you switch off a little bit when Lille went to 10 men? You need that strength in depth, don't you? That competition for places, it's a real strength.
Yeah, definitely. I think when you want to win a big tournament, you have to have a big squad. So we have a good one at the moment. So hopefully we carry on like that.
The first winners of the Champions League phase, you are. You don't get a trophy for that. But how does this squad compare to the team that won the Champions League that you played in 6 years ago now?
It's a different manager and different players. Yeah, we have like 3, 4, 5, 6 left from that squad. But I think we have a good talented players working very hard. The manager also have a good idea. So we just give it a try and we'll see.
50 goals in the Champions League for Liverpool. Can you hang around long enough for another 50?
I'm not sure about that. I will give it my best.
Player of the match again.
Thank you.
Bit of history, Mo. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.